Hey, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Malia, and if you can't tell by today's title, I am going to be doing a Yoni steam. Now, I wanted to make this video because one, my cycle just ended, and it's like the perfect time to do a Yoni steam, and two, I actually just launched Yoni steams in the Apothecary. So, first I have to tell you guys how to use them, so this video just aligned perfectly. So let's get into it. Now, a Yoni steam is a sacred ritual where a woman sits or squats over a concoction of herbs that have been boiled in order to extract the benefits. Yoni steams are great for clearing stagnant energy from the vagina, and they also works to reconnect you to your femininity while increasing your vitality and improving sexual desire. There's a lot of healing benefits to receive from a Yoni steam, especially when it comes to menstrual cramps, PCOS, hormonal imbalances, and things like that. It's a really great way to just tune up the yoni. And as I was making them, I was like, wait a second, what about the men? You know, where's the duality and the healing space that I'm trying to create, right? So I decided to create a masculine version of the Yoni steams and made Lingam steams. Now the process is exactly the same as a Yoni steam, except the Lingam steam contains herbs that are specifically geared towards masculine energy, healing the divine masculine, and men's health. I really like the way these blends came out. Like the herbs just complement one another, and it's just a really potent powerhouse. Like my Yoni steam has uvayersi, mistletoe, jasmine, hibiscus, damiana, basil, bladderwrack. And my Lingam steams contain willow bark, safflower, red ginseng root, gotu kola, yarrow. Like I could just keep going and going. And each steam comes with a ritual that I've created so that way you can activate the herbs and amplify your intentions. And here they are. So we have the Yoni steam and the Lingam steam. They're both a very pretty mixture of herbs, but I promise you that they're very potent and powerful, and these steams work. I've been working with the Yoni steam for about 4 or 5 months now, and I'm just amazed every time at the benefits. And this is the steam that I'll be using today, so let's get started. Now what you're gonna need to do is bring about 4 to 5 cups of distilled water up to a boil. And as your water's warming up, I do like to take a second to set intentions for the steam. I like to pray over my herbs, set intentions for the herbs, and just really making sure that I'm centered and grounded through the experience. So I've got my water to a boil, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the herbs in. And these are exactly the same herbs that are in the Yoni steam. This is just leftover from the last batch that I made, so I'm just using the excess in my steam today.
The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
And then I'm going to place a top over it, and then turn the heat completely off. Now I do let this sit for about 20 to 30 minutes, but definitely keep an eye on it because you want to make sure that it doesn't get too cold, but you also want to make sure that it's not too hot to where the steam is uncomfortable touching your skin. Yeah, so my steam is just about ready, and now I'm just going to transfer this into a glass dish. So definitely be careful during this portion. You do not want to burn yourself. Now what I like to do is just lay out my floor cushion, but you can also use like a yoga mat. You can create a pallet with some blankets. You just want to create a cozy space for yourself. So this is what I like to do personally. Some people like to use the pan that you can sit inside the toilet and steam over that. Some people have actual, you know, like steam contraptions and whatnot. I keep it simple. I just use a glass bowl. You do not want to use plastic with this. You do not want to use plastic with this. You do not want to use plastic, okay? Don't feel like you have to go out and buy like a steaming gown or anything like this. I just have this on for the sake of this video, and so I don't like flash my goodies. But normally I just wear a really big flowy like maxi skirt. You can wear a maxi dress, anything that's big and flowy at the bottom that's going to create space for you to like contract the steam. Now when you're getting your space together, you want to make sure that you have some water, some tea, something to hydrate with. I like to have a journal nearby just in case, you know, some crystals, you know, anything to incorporate into this experience. Go ahead and so I feel like this is at a good temp for me, so I'm just going to go ahead and center myself, and then I'll begin. You can either kneel or squat over this, but what I like to do is just spread my legs, and I just throw it back, let her spread, and just do her thing. So I am just going to take a moment to get centered and just tap into this energy and just allow myself to receive, release, and just realign to my yoni, my womb, my body. And just take this in. And while you're listening to your body, if you feel the need to, rock your hips back and forth, or just any sort of movement, you just want to allow your body to do what it needs to do in the moment.
The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
Now, I normally don't put any sort of time limit on how long I steam. My rule of thumb is to just allow your body to tell you when, or up until the steam is like completely cool. And as you're closing out, you definitely want to take a second to extend gratitude, not only to yourself and your body for its healing abilities, but to the divine, to spirit, to God, whatever you believe in, whoever you call on. Definitely thank Gaia, Mother Nature, for these herbs, for her healing, for the ability to access this healing. Definitely extend gratitude for that. And take your time with integrating as well. Definitely be gentle with yourself for the rest of the day and really just rest and relax and allow all of this energy to just integrate. Now, as far as cleanup, you can just strain the herbs and throw them away, or if you feel led to give it back to the earth, you can as an offering. Definitely follow your gut with that and dispose of it in a way that feels good to you. So this thing was really good. I feel super relaxed, and I'm just gonna take a nap and take it easy for the rest of the day. So I hope that this video helps, and if you're interested in purchasing either a Yoni or a Lingam steam, they are both available at the shop. Just visit houseofhealing1111.com. Until next time, peace.